How's it going, bros? My name is PewDiePie.
Moody hormonal teenagers at Briscoe Middle School can't figure out why they're happy, so I'll do it for them. Cue the smart people scene.
The future is bulletproof. The aftermath is secondary. It's time to do it now and do it loud. Killjoys, make some noise. Oops, I did it again.
There are 28 spoons in my pocket. That's a statistic, right, Mrs. Zavala? Hey, so, the Passion Project. My topic isn't really cool like everyone else's. I'm not researching herd mentality or food allergies. My last name isn't Fletcher, and I'm not tall, and I'm not quite sophisticated enough to discuss the topics of varying philosophical beliefs of different regions. Nope, no cool topic. Not even a good presentation. Just this video. And my stalker neighbor, Jimmy. My name is Mariel, and today's topic happens to be happiness. Here's Kelsey Cawthon with your weather.
Good morning, Briscoe Middle School. Today is Happy Day, the last day of Mariel's sanity, and these are your morning announcements. Today we have a high of a lot of brain activity and a low of self-esteem. Here on our groovy diggin' bogus radical cosmic swagalicious cool rad radar, we're detecting a loss of audience interest and a cold front of Miss Zavala's criticism of this presentation. We got a 50% chance of failing this project. It's a good day to hit up the clearance section at Target. Back to you, Mariel.
Thank you, Kelsey. Back to the presentation. Like we said, my name is still Mariel, and today we'll be looking at happiness. And why do an entire project on a topic that can easily be defined by a quick Google search? Easy. Google's definition is awful.
The state of being happy.
Thanks, Google, but no thanks, Google. To define happiness, we gotta get classier than that.
Today we have a 6-point research plan that's going to help us out here. Point number 1, happiness according to philosophy. Aristotle, or Miss Zavala, is one of the greatest thinkers in history of Western science and philosophy, and he has the key to happiness. Zavala was convinced that a happy life required the fulfillment of broad range of conditions, for example, wealth, honor, pleasure, health, virtue, and wisdom. It was his philosophy that there was no one way to achieve happiness, rather a bunch of things that you had to do in order to be happy.
You gotta have the money without being evil and greedy. You gotta have honor. You need to still have some enjoyment in your life. You gotta be healthy. You gotta have high moral standards. You gotta be wise. According to Aristotle's writing anyway. Nicomachean Ethics, a New York Times bestseller.
Woo! Philosophy! Mariel told me to say that I like philosophy. You know what else I like? Numbers. Mariel told me to say I like numbers too. Point number 2, statistics.
This is Ryan. Ryan has no toes. He was scammed online for his toes by a Wattpad fanfiction author under the name of Totally Not Savannah. XX smiley face. XX. Ryan is now unemployed and looking for a job. Ryan also wants to be happy. How can Ryan be happy?
Get a job where you can make about $82K a year. Do not get fired. Make sure the commute is no more than 22 minutes.
Okay, so Ryan can't be a toilet-dwelling, ladybug-catching, sponge-building alpaca egg cake? Crushed dreams aside, Ryan also wants some random statistics from the American Happiness Index 2016. Right, Ryan?
Women are happier than men. People with college degree are happier than those without. 65 and older is the happiest age group. Married people are happier than unmarried people.
Ryan doesn't care about these statistics though, because when he lost his toes, he lost all his emotions. But Ryan also wants to know how happy the US is. Well, Ryan, the ranking of countries' happiness from 2014 through 2016 is
Norway, Denmark, Iceland, Switzerland, Finland, the Netherlands, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, Sweden, Israel, Costa Rica, Austria, USA, and Ireland. Bonus: China is the 79th place despite their insane economic value because money does not equal happiness. Ha!
well, that was unnecessary. Moving on.
Point 3. Science.
There are 4 primary chemicals in the brain that affect happiness: dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Dopamine.
The reward molecule.
So, dopamine is what we like to call the happiness drug. It brings out feelings of anticipation and it motivates you. When you don't have high levels of dopamine, you end up with procrastination and lack of enthusiasm. Low levels of this molecule equals high levels of,
LOL, what's motivation?
And to get more magic chemicals, you have to cut up your big goals into little ones. Make baby little finish lines, then reward yourself. My source here says to buy some wine, but, Miss Zavala is mentally telling me not to include that. Oxytocin!
The bonding molecule. So oxytocin is also considered to be the love molecule. It builds intimacy, trust, and builds healthy relationships. Now, if you want to get the cuddle hormone flowing, then you gotta hug, according to Dr. Paul Zak. When someone receives a gift, their cuddle hormone levels go up. Oxytocin says buying things for people strengthens relationship.
Endorphins.
The pain-killing molecule.
These guys are released as a response to pain and stress to help alleviate anxiety. They brutally murder your pain by filling you with euphoria. To get yours today, exercise regularly and laugh. Find things to laugh at, like people that try too hard or how bad this presentation is. Serotonin.
The confidence molecule. The one that Mario's lacking. This stuff is all over when you feel important. In order to boost your serotonin, take a few moments to blow up your ego by thinking all about your past achievements.
So essentially, if these guys were in one big happiness salad friend group, dopamine is the leader here. It's keeping you on track. Oxytocin is the one that's crushing on 67.5 boys at the same time, and she loves them all, and she hugs them all. The endorphins are the chill ones that help you out in your daily dose of crisis, and serotonin is the Andrew Jackson or like the Donald Trump. He's the yes man. He's part of the spoil system. He blows up your ego, in the finest way possible.
Dude, what the heck was that?
Beep.
And now for a quick speech by Mario.
No! Commercial break!
And now for a commercial break.
Buy your GT ELA starter pack today. Pretty dang cheap. Here's our jingle. It's a box, it's a box, it's a cheap little box. It's a box, it's a... Here's each member of the box in 3 words. Ryan's toes not included. P.S. Thanks, William, for being cool. Have a butterfly.
I am not a cow! Moo! Disclaimer, the following section will be boring to you. Because science. I dare you to laugh at science. Okay, what did the plant say to the duck?
Ooh, what?
I'm an autotroph.
Mariel, I'm a cow. Moo, 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 moo. Time for speech. Point 4, more science. Your least favorite class is 45 minutes long. Feels long. 2 million years is longer. In 2 million years, the human brain has evolved.
A lot.
It went from being a 1.25 pound brain to the roughly 3 pound brain it is now.
And in its 2 million year evolution, it managed to hit brain puberty and grow a little prefrontal cortex.
It's like an Adam's apple, but like for brains.
See, your pubescent prefrontal cortex is a lot of things. Most notably, it's an experience simulator, just as we have flight simulators for pilots, or Batman-themed racing games for the really great pilots, or 21 plane simulators for 21 pilots.
Moo!
Anyway, your prefrontal cortex is an experience simulator. It allows you to imagine or simulate things without doing these things.
Now let's test your prefrontal cortex. Do me a favor and close your eyes, please. And imagine yourself buying an apple. Go ahead. Imagine yourself buying a really great apple.
If I'm in the room while you're watching this, you'll probably get, like, a prize for doing it. Do it! Close your eyes and do it! Like, close your eyes! And we'll put, like, music here or something while you buy your really great apple.
Whoa, this is what I wanna do. Whoa, let's have some fun. Whoa, one-on-one, just me and you. Whoa, boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together from now until forever. Boom, 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 boom. I wanna go boom, boom. Let's spend the night together in my room.
If you actually decided to do it, then let's go ahead and open your eyes again. Now, if you managed to picture that scene, it's because your prefrontal cortex allowed you to simulate buying that really great apple without actually having to leave and go buy one.
Have you ever wondered why the cafeteria doesn't sell deep-fried William on a stick dipped in spicy Savannah sauce and coated with blue mayonnaise?
I mean, I have...
But that doesn't actually matter. But what does matter is the fact that your prefrontal cortex lets you imagine what deep-fried William on a stick dipped in spicy Savannah sauce and coated in blue mayonnaise tastes like.
Or a better example, how come we don't lick the floor in the cafeteria? Is it because we tried it once in 6th grade and then we didn't like it? I mean, maybe, but if you're doing this right, then the real reason you didn't lick the floor was because your prefrontal cortex simulated licking the floor and told you that that was an awful idea, so you hopefully didn't do it.
Alrighty then, let's test your prefrontal cortex now. A quick little testing of your little brain simulator.
Here's 2 different futures I invite you to contemplate. Try and imagine them and tell me which one you like better. One of them is winning the lottery, and the other one is leg paralysis. Just think about it. You probably don't have to think about it.
Now here's the data of these 2 groups of people on how happy they are. It's exactly what you expected, right? Wrong, because this data fake data.
This is the real data. You failed the test. The fact here is that a year after losing the use of their leg and a year after winning the lottery winners and paraplegics are equally happy with their lives.
As you can see, the data was kind of different from what we thought it would be. This is the impact bias, and it intends to make our precious prefrontal cortex simulator fail.
Studies in the field and studies in the lab both support the idea that breakups, winning elections, losing elections, promotions, passing tests, failing tests, and all these big things matter a lot less than what we think they do. Professor Dan Gilbert cites that a study suggests that if something happened over 3 months ago, it has no impact on your happiness, like, at all. Because impact bias.
Why?
Because happiness can be synthesized.
Synthesize.
We all synthesize. Synthesize happiness.
There are 2 kinds of happiness.
synthetic happiness and natural happiness.
But what do those words mean?
Bammy bam. Natural happiness, when you get what you want when you want it. Synthetic happiness, happiness we make when we don't get what we want.
What?
In our turf, we all think synthetic happiness is the less cool kind, but it is not true, I swear. It's still authentic.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah! So that was that. Science is boring. Quick break to refresh your bored mind. Coming up.
Hopeless, satisfied,
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 satisfied.
satisfied. You are satisfied, satisfied.
Yo, Mariel, what's the innovative portion?
Well, you see, my mini fridge.
And we're back. Here's the innovative portion.
I thought I saw you in the battleship, but it was only a look-alike. She was nothing but a vision trick. Under the warning light, she was close, close enough to be your ghost. But my chances turned to toast when I asked her if I could call her your name. I thought I saw you in the rusty hook, huddled up in a wicker chair. I wandered over for a closer look and kissed whoever was sitting there. She was close and she held me very tightly, till I asked awfully politely, please, can I call you her name? And I elongated my lift home. Yeah, I let him go the long way round. I smelt your scent on the seatbelt and kept my shortcuts to myself. I thought I saw you in the parrot's beak, messing with the smoke alarm. It was too loud for me to hear her speak, and she had a broken arm. It was close, so close that the walls were wet, and she wrote it out in letter sets. No, you can't call me her name. Tell me, where's your hiding place? I'm worried I'll forget your face, and I've asked everyone. I'm beginning to think I imagined you all along. I elongated my lift home. Yeah, I let him go the long way round. I smelt your scent on the seatbelt and kept my shortcuts to myself.
Welcome back to the news. Did you learn something? Me neither.
Well, it looks like that's it for today's morning announcements. Tune in tomorrow for live coverage of Coach Studio's concert in celebration of his new album, Toeless.
Don't forget, tonight at 10, live stream of the hit new show, Minecraft. Pretty Stickle Liars.
Next week, the Best Album Award, vote Conception Glass or Toeless, online at www.getalife.org. And our news at 7, dress coding pencils for showing too much lead. That's all we have for you today. Roll to the credits, Jimmy. My name is Kelsey, and I played your narrator. Hey, Mariel.
Hello there.
What's the secret to happiness?
It's not supposed to be a secret.
But it is.
But why?
I don't know.
Why is it a secret?
Can you just tell
If it's a secret, why would I know it?
Man, I don't even
It's
know.
2018. We should know what the secret of happiness is.
No.
What?
For the first time and forever, a large population of people have everything they could ever want and more.
Love is an open door.
Exactly. Yes, perfect. Wait, no.
Let it go.
Wait, what just happened?
Well, you said for the first time in forever, a large population of people have everything they could ever want and more.
And you said love is an open door.
For
What?
the first time in forever.
How much longer are you going to keep making Frozen references?
Further.
What?
Further, farther.
How much further are you going to go?
Me?
Yeah, I guess.
How far I'll go?
I will shoot you with my elbow lasers.